Hello, my name is Kafui Dey. Question: what's it like to be a gospel music superstar, a Jesus girl? Answer coming up in a short while. But if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Just do it so that when new interviews come, you will be the first to know. My guest is the one and only, the incomparable Diana Hamilton. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Mr. Day.
How you doing?
I'm good, yourself.
A day like my name. So recently you announced the Awake Experience,
Yes,
2026.
Sir. Yes, sir.
And the theme is Dwell. How does that word sit with you?
That word just brings me to a place of intimacy with God. That word brings me to a place of comfort, a place where I can be myself with God. Last year he asked us to move, and this year he said, it's okay, come, take a rest, sit here, draw from this well, feed on my word, let me love on you, let me nourish you. And so dwell is about coming into the presence of God and just letting him be.
What's it like to be intimate and comfortable with God?
He's your Father. So in that atmosphere, you find yourself at a good place where you know that you will not be judged, you will be loved, your request is made known, your worship goes direct, your prayer doesn't need a third party, nothing else matters. It's just you and your God.
And there were times when you were not intimate and not comfortable with God, right?
Oh no, it's like myself and my husband. Mm-hmm. We can go and we go, what's up? What's going on? What's happening these days? Mm-hmm. You're on your phone too much. We're not talking much. Mm-hmm. It doesn't mean we don't love each other. We just feel for a few days we've been on the road. It's been, hi, how are you? What's up? How was the day? It's good. Let's pray. Good morning. But let's go on a holiday. Mm-hmm. Let's talk. Today I just want to sit with you. I just want to be close to you. That kind of thing.
Must be good.
It feels good. Mm-hmm. It feels good. And even if you think you're not there, the fact that you want to be there is good.
What's the significance of Psalm 91 verse 1 for you at this time of your life?
In the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. It is at that place you feel protected, you feel loved. You know, if you go get a fight, you are somebody
did your back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to happen in school, eh?
Oh yes.
If you know who is behind.
I had a set of twins as friends. They were very quiet, but they were the strong ones. And my mouth was strong, but my bones were not. So I'll go bring the fight, and then they'll go fight for me. Yeah, when you know you have the backing of heaven, you're secured. Yeah.
You are really living it.
Sometimes I feel I need more. Yeah, but when you have that assurance, every child of God needs to come to a place like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, Awake Experience has now become a major fixture on Ghana's gospel music scene.
True.
What has surprised you most about this development?
Every year surprises me. How God provides, how God makes a way, how he does something new every year, how that river that his word says never run dry always comes alive in my life. It's just, I think it's what keeps us going. Yeah.
What's the major surprise this year so far?
Yeah, it's a song God brought us, and it all came from that yearning, loving, wanting to get into the presence of God, bringing us a song like that. And the fact that every year, at every experience, God has a new song for us. This year we were able to release Perfect God, and other things that God is doing with us. And to be able to come into the presence with a heart willing to worship God like that, it means the river's still running.
Let's talk about Ahaya. Ahaya in Twi means
good place.
Good place.
This is a good place.
And this is something that you birthed with Elder Mreku.
Yes.
And in Ntokozo Mbambo.
Yeah.
For those who don't know the backstory, how did Ahaya arrive at a good place?
I think it's stemming from the season I'm in. It's a time where I feel at a place with God. It's a prayer I prayed. It's a message we received to just enter into that holy of holies, that secret place. One thing have I desired from the Lord, that one thing do I seek, that I may dwell in the presence of God, to behold his beauty. And so in that time, in those times when I was just building on that relationship, that time, that place, was when the Lord brought the statement, this is a me and you time. Before that, this phrase Ahaya had been running through so many things without even myself knowing. There's a song by Tasha Cobbs, and I'll be seated at your feet. I'm not vocally at a good place now. To worship at your feet. I'll be right here at your feet forever. And I remember that song whenever I'm in that zone, I'd lift it. And I was in Atlanta one time on the stage and I lifted it. And the statement, Ahaya, in other words, at the feet of Jesus, is a good place. So these things are running through my mind. These things are running in the background. And I didn't know what God was doing with me then. And then one night, the statement, it's a me and you time, came. And then that day, when the morning of that day, I was scheduled to go visit Elder Mreku because he had lost his father.
Yes.
And I was just going to greet like we do as Ghanaians. And on the way, I sang the song, The Journey from Accra to Kafui Dey. And when I got to Elder Mreku's house, as he will always do, what we know best is to bring out the keyboard and worship. So we were worshiping for some time. Then it hit me again. Then I tapped him and I said he should change the key. And he did. And then we lifted the song. He didn't know the song, but how he fit in beautifully made me know that I needed him on that song. And so from the beginning, I knew I wanted him. But then it's playing on my mind. And then Ntokozo just dropped in my spirit. And I picked up the phone and I called her. She said to me she didn't even need to hear the song. If I said I want her on the song, she's on the song. And she didn't hear the song.
But she jumped on it.
She jumped on it. She didn't hear it till maybe a few days to her coming to Ghana to record it before I sent her a rough sketch. And God did what he wanted to do with it.
That's a powerful one.
It is. It is. And for us to have been able to capture that moment, audio, video at the same time, that was God. Because if we hadn't captured it, God would always do something new and would have missed that moment.
Yeah. It's always important to capture these things.
Yes.
Because the moments are just passing.
Yes. Yes.
If you miss it, somebody else will take it. Or it's gone forever. So this song will definitely be featuring in the experience this year.
Oh, yes.
I'm looking at, so before anybody steps into ICGC, Christ Temple, or Bantama Church of Pentecost, how do you expect them to prepare themselves?
A posture of worship. You should have that posture of somebody willing to come into the presence of God to worship. The attitude of coming to a place of intimacy with God, where you get to be yourself, where you get to praise, to pray, to worship, to be fed, to be loved on, and to love.
It's going to be a good place.
It's going to be a good place. How good can a place be apart from this? Like anything out of this. Yeah, when you have this, you know you're at a good place. Yeah.
I love it. Our work experience, 2026.
Yes.
Dwell. Psalm 91, verse 1.
He that dwells in the secret place of the Most High, come sit at the feet of Jesus. Behold his beauty. feel protected, feel covered, feel loved, and allow God to fight the battles.
I wish you the best.
Thank you, sir.
Now let's take it all the way back to the earliest memories of little Diana Entry. What are some of your earliest memories?
What are some of my earliest memories? It'll be in Kumasi, Afro-Quanta. I don't remember anything before that. And I don't even have pictures. Even during that time, I don't even have pictures.
How old do you think you were? Those early Afro-Quanta memories.
Well, no, I remember, I give it 7 years.
Okay.
I remember when I was 7. I don't think I remember 4. I don't think I remember 4.
Okay, but 7.
7 I do. I guess I do.
was it a birthday?
No,
what
no,
about
no,
7?
none of those.
What about 7? Do you remember?
I give it 7.
Okay.
I say I give it 7 because I never celebrated my birthday until after secondary school.
Really?
I never had a birthday party
How come?
until after secondary. I remember my first birthday party. I had finished secondary school and I called a few friends home and I cooked and we ate. And that was the first birthday party I had. Birthday, I remember.
Remember. Birthdays were not a big deal in your family?
Now it is.
Back then, when you were a kid?
Then, no,
No?
I don't remember anybody's birthday being, no.
It's not as if your parents had something against
Oh, no,
celebrating
they didn't have
birthdays.
anything
No,
against
no.
it. There were 8 of us, later became 9. We survived.
And you were number 3.
I was number 3.
What was that like? Being
I was in the
almost
middle of
like
nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere. It's 8 people around you.
Do you know what I mean? However, I was truly loved by my grandmother too. And I spent those early days with my grandmother. And my grandmother was one of those that you'd say, how old are you? And she would say, oh, when I was born, Asante, that was marrying his 5th wife.
Good.
You see what
Yes,
I mean?
go and find out. Go and find out.
When the Asante of that time married his 5th wife. How was I supposed to know this? If she cannot remember her birthday, what business has she got remembering mine? So no, it wasn't. We were not against it.
But you just didn't do it.
But I think it was a luxury, and we didn't have luxuries then. I think it was so much of a luxury then. So no, it wasn't that. So it wasn't a birthday. It was just you go to church, Sunday school, you come back, you live in a compound house, go to school, come back, go to church, come back, sleep, go to school. That was life.
The routine. You said your grandmother loved you. How did you know she loved you?
Because she'll fight for me. And there was a tender side of her. There was, if I'm unwell, she'll carry me. She'll sit next to me and wouldn't doze until I was okay. So it wasn't lovey-dovey, but it was those moments where she will not let you speak against her granddaughter.
Like love, protect.
Protects. That was my grandmother. She wasn't tall. She was very short. But she will fight all the people in the neighborhood if they spoke against me. If they fought me. If your son fought me,
Trouble.
she'll fight your son. And if you came in, she'll fight you.
Like a warrior queen.
Yeah.
When you look back, why do you think she expressed this kind of feeling?
She loved
towards
her son. Her son was my father was her firstborn, first son, firstborn. And I was named after her.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, she's Diana.
Okay.
She was Diana Entry.
Oh, so you were her grandma. You were your grandma.
I was my grandma.
Yeah.
I was my grandma. And she was prayerful. And so now that I sit back, I think she saw something that not a lot of people could see. And she saw this.
Did your father see you as her?
My father loved me as her.
Okay.
I didn't do wrong in the sight of my father. In my family, on her side, I do not do wrong. because I think they think if they speak against me, they're speaking against their mother. I think.
But how did your siblings feel about all of this?
Oh, they felt it. Oh, they didn't like it.
No, they would, man. It's not fair. It's not fair.
I remember one time, my parents were in the Volta region for 5 years.
What were they doing there?
It was when the ministry.
Okay, your father was Apostle
Felix Elvis Entry. So when I was 2, was when he was transferred to Kwame Krom in the Volta region, now Oti region, I think. And so that's when I was sent to my grandmother. And
you didn't go to Volta with them?
I'll go every holiday.
Okay. Otherwise, you would have been speaking Epe by now.
Indi nami.
Indi.
Apemeto.
Odo.
Devi ofwa.
Ofonye. Ejagbagba. So they went off there and then they shipped you off to your grandma.
They shipped me off to my grandma, but I'll be taken back. It wasn't as developed as it is now. Now Kwame Krom is a town. That time was a very remote area. And for my father, education was very important to him. And so he took me to Kumasi to live with my grandmother so I could go to a good school. And then because I was named after my grandmother, even when he returned from the Volta region, my grandmother will not bring me back.
I'm keeping her.
I'm keeping her. And so every holiday we'll come to Accra, visit and go back.
Okay.
Until my grandmother passed. And then my father took me back.
What was that like for you when your grandma passed?
I remember that day. It was like it was yesterday. That morning she asked me to go get, okay, so that was not the day she died, but the day she was taken ill and was taken to hospital and never came back. That morning she sent me to go collect pieces of wood, because we used it to light fire.
For fire.
At home. And so she sent me, and when I came back I was told she was climbing the stairs to go to the bathroom and then she couldn't. And they rushed her to the hospital. And she was in coma. And after 5 days, she died. And so the morning she sent me away, so I didn't see her fall or anything, but I came back and she had been sent to hospital. And I remember the family was devastated, worried, was she going to get better? My father came to visit, stayed with her for a bit, went to Accra, and the day he left, my grandmother passed. And I think she passed, but they didn't want they didn't want the news to hit me, so I was sent to another grand auntie, her sister. And for days, like I was there for a bit.
And nobody was telling you anything?
Okay, no, I take my words back. I was sent out again. And then when I came back, the whole house, everybody was in black and they were crying. And when I entered, everybody cried to meet me. That's when I knew she was gone. And I screamed and went straight to her room. And I knew she was gone. And that hit me. And I think after that, they realized I couldn't hang around the house. So they sent me to her sister. So I stayed at her sister's. Ama Kia Bebrese.
Yes, the actress.
Yes, she's my cousin. Her grandmother and my grandmother are sisters. So I hung out with Amma and her sister for some time before I was sent back to my grandmother on the day of the funeral. Actually, I didn't go back again till the day of the funeral. I think I know where I was taken to. That morning, when the day she died, they made one of my cousins take me somewhere. I followed one of my cousins somewhere. But now that I look back, now that I'm looking back, I think they just needed me to get out of the house before. Yeah.
How did you grieve for her?
After that scream, after I went there and cried, when I was taken to my grandmother Amake's house, I didn't think about it. I wasn't old. Like I was still young. And my grand-auntie was taking so much good care of me. Amake's house was posher than mine. So I was loving the whole
vibe. The whole vibe.
The whole vibe. I had forgotten I had lost my grandma. I thought I was away on holiday. Until the day of the funeral when I was sent back. Then it hit me again. But now that I'm grown, I wish she was here. Because she would have been very proud. She would have been very proud.
What do you think should have thought of you? What would she have been saying? Did she have a pet name for you?
Ghana wouldn't have slept.
With grandma in the house.
Hey, my grandmother. Ghana wouldn't have slept. No, she called me. It's my father who calls me Diney. She called me Dinah, actually. Sometimes she called me Mommy.
Okay.
And my grandfather too would call me Mommy or Ajwa or Ajwa Mponsa. And my dad called me Diney. So my friends that are close to me that know my father calls me Diney will call me Diney.
You don't talk much about your mama, your mother.
I talk much about my mother.
Okay.
In different. She's a woman of faith.
Okay.
So she's the one that will make the faith declarations. She wasn't your lovey-dovey. She had the tough love. She's the one who, when you say you're sick,
That's all.
tell the sickness you don't have time to be sick.
No nonsense, eh?
No nonsense. Tell the sickness you don't have time to be sick. Shoop. Get up.
Come on.
Yeah. How's my mom? But she's the one that will when I got married and initially I wasn't having kids, she said, "You are my child. It's unacceptable. You cannot be my child and not have a child. So go and have children."
Pressure.
I'm telling you, it wasn't pressure.
Yeah.
It was a statement of faith.
Yeah, almost like a
exhortation.
declaration.
It was a prophecy. It was That's how she.
And it came to pass.
Of course.
Double.
Of course.
It be so. I'm just wondering, growing up in a strong Christian household, did it ever feel restrictive sometimes?
Restrictive. We loved it. I loved it. I say my father was who you saw him on the street is who he was at home, and so that was nice.
What was he like at home?
He was a father. He was fun. He was the life of the party. He supported everything we did. He was a man of God at home as he was on the street. So all that. And so I loved when he met his colleagues and how we saw him as a big man like that, but he would come he would play with his friends. I loved that. But it just got to, it got to a point you saw something nice you wanted to do, those times Pentecost, you had to wear duku.
Okay, scarf.
You couldn't do your nails.
No nails?
Yeah,
how about earrings? Could you wear earrings?
Oh no, earrings was fine. High heels were okay.
Okay.
Yeah, things like that. But it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't a big deal. Just a few times you wish, oh, can I do my nails? Don't think about it. No, we're good.
It be so.
Yeah. We're at a good place.
In a good place.
Yeah.
Can you remember when you first realized that you could do something with your voice apart from talk and cough?
Actually, that would be Morning Star. No, I take my words back. When I was 7, I would sing at home. And that was in Kumasi. And the reason why I knew I was good was one of my aunties one time asked me to shush because I was singing like an adult. Then I knew, I must be doing something good. They were 2 sisters. And, I would sing like the adults will sing. And this auntie of mine would be, and this other one would say, allow her to be. That's when I knew, okay, I must be doing something. And you could hear a song you love because I love the Pentecost songs. And so I would sing it, or I'll hear somebody sing it beautifully.
So give me an example of a song that you sang when you were like 7, those old Pentecost songs.
Oh, now you mean. Oh. Sewa prapo musem. Ye mawa. Sheye nawa hua. If we say, Onyame na tomara kwa. Na uti senya. Uti. That's classic.
With all the beautiful harmonies inside.
Thank you.
Yeah. So stop singing like an adult.
Yeah. So you can imagine singing like this when I was 7. So they'll shush me. And another person would say, go on, it's good. So I kind of knew I could do that. But I had never had a chance to do that until Morning Star.
Here in Accra?
In Accra.
Okay. The preparatory school.
Preparatory school. I was in class 6. Was it class 6 or JSS? Maybe JSS. And we were giving the things in the palace too. It was a long list of things to memorize. And it was too long. I turned it into a song.
Smart. Very smart.
Gong beaters, heralds are called carriers, stool carriers, all skin bearers, drummers and horn blowers, umbrella carriers, something. These are the things that and the whole class learned.
You made up this tune yourself.
Yes.
That was your first composition.
That was my first composition. I know.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. I did that. And the whole school were on their feet for me. And then around the same time I turned 13 and I sang at Sunday school and they realized I could sing. Then from there on, and even that, it was a song my teacher had taught me in class 6. And he walked with me and he talked with me and he tells me I am his own and the joy we shared, that I did that. And then I'm only human.
Yes.
I'm just a woman. My teacher in class 6 taught me, Mr. Edu. So I sang this at Sunday school.
What was it like hearing applause after you sang?
I'm a sanguine. Epe fans.
More, give me more.
More fans. So yeah, it was good. It was a good feeling.
At that time, did you think, maybe I could be a singer one day for a profession?
No.
What were your dreams in terms of work when you were that young?
Architect.
You wanted to draw buildings.
Yeah, I wanted to draw because I was great at technical drawing.
Okay.
For 3 years in Morningstar, nobody took technical drawing from me, speech prize. No.
You owned it?
It was my personal property.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I sat there and ruled and reigned in that territory,
Nice. TD. What about TD was great for you? What do you like about it?
I loved my sharp pencils. I loved to do the front elevation, and you know what? And now that I'm grown, I love buildings. So I think it's something, yes, see. I loved technical drawing. I was so good at it that there's a guy, Mark. He was always second. He was always second. And for a girl to do that, so no, singing was just, whenever I saw the microphone, whenever I was given the chance, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us here. If you put me on this table and you give me a microphone, I will sing.
That's it.
That was me, and that's still me.
It's not about the numbers.
No.
It's something that you like. It comes from within.
Yeah. So as it came, I did it. And when I was doing it, I gave it my all as though it was the last. Like it was my last opportunity to sing, and I'll do it and walk away.
So why didn't you become an architect since you love TD so much?
Okay. So I finished Morningstar. I went to Ghana National College.
In the Cape Coast area?
In Cape Coast.
Yes.
And then my results came, and I'm talking to my father about which university to go, which course to go do. I want to do an architect and a nurse. I want to be an architect. And a nurse walks in and says to my father, where that nurse came from, said to my father, let her go to nursing school.
Destiny, man. You don't know her from anywhere.
Oh no, she was a women's leader, but
Okay.
for her to have come
At that critical
time. And my father, my sister did building technology at Tech. She was smart. My sister Eunice, smart. And when she finished school, she could have done architect, she could have done civil engineering, she could have done. My father's brother did BT, and Eunice was smart, could have done it. So, and my father's brother, one passed, I think Peter Che, Larry, them said, let her do it. And if my father has reverence for you and trusts your judgment,
he takes it.
Yeah. And Eunice did BT.
And you became a nurse instead of an architect.
And I became a nurse. And if you're a person of prayer, God orders your steps. If I had been an architect, I don't know if I would have met my husband. I wouldn't have been my manager. I wouldn't have been in the UK.
Did you want to be a nurse though? At that time?
I'll tell you what, when I was in Morningstar, and when she said it, I actually was excited because when I was in Morningstar, getting to the, I think, JSS-ish, my mother's sister had come to live with us. She had had breast cancer and she was receiving treatment at Kolebu. And so she was a nurse who was taken ill and came to Accra to receive medical care. And she taught me to nurse her.
How?
When she was in pain, it came with a lot of pain. She had a lot of pain medications. So when I was in JSS, I was giving my auntie injections. I was making her bed. I was dressing her wound. And it was that statement that won Confanoche over, and they took me.
Straight up.
And when they asked me why I want to be a nurse, I said to them, I have been trained on the job.
Before I even get to school to get the job.
Yeah. She was a nurse, and I got so attached to her because at the time when I was in Morning Star, my parents weren't in Ghana. And you know how Morning Star people are DBs.
Dadabas.
They are
soft life.
Soft life.
Where were your parents? Where were your parents?
They were in Sierra Leone doing missionary work.
Okay.
And so Morning Star kids, their relatives were all abroad. They wore the coolest clothes. I had about 2 or 3 outfits. I was going to have 2 or 3 outfits for the whole
term, year.
You know, classes.
Yes,
holiday classes.
Holiday classes.
Holiday classes.
Yes.
You know, that's when you wore your muftis to come to.
Yeah.
I thank God for that, my auntie. That was the time she came to live with us. And she called the secondhand clothing people. She's like, she's been going to school. She'll get this one, get that one. And she'll combine it for me, wear this. And I get to one and say, hey, you are shut down. No, you, this girl, Yadadabi. And my auntie was buying it from
first selection.
I'm telling you.
And she put all the combinations together.
Put the combination together, you know.
Was that a spark for your fashion?
Do you know what? That and my grandmother.
Your grandmother was fashionable too?
I'm telling you.
Grandma
Diana knew how to dress for her role. Thank you very much.
Give me a sense of her.
So she was your farmer and a trader.
Okay.
And so when you met her Monday to Friday, she was your classic farmer or abosobi with her money in, t-shirts B, chalote B. Then get to Sunday. She had a lot of hair, natural hair, but naturally curly. And she will turn it all on. She'll comb it out. And then, you know, Pentecost would wear scarf.
Yes.
But she had a way of bringing a bit of that hair to the front.
Swag up the scarf
small and wore her hollandaise. She wasn't rich.
No.
But if it was 3 pieces of cloth, it had to be hollandaise.
One time.
And she would wear that with her slipper. And she held her little clutch. And nothing would tell you she was your trader or farmer on a Sunday morning.
Just come to church, man.
Oh, my grandmother knew how to turn it on. And my auntie, who was my grandmother's daughter too, she taught me to wear heels because she wore high heels.
How high?
Very high.
6, 8?
I'm sure.
Inches?
I'm sure. And, you know, I was 7. So I just couldn't fit in her shoes, but I'll go wear it and go, I got a crab in there, call me. Yeah, and I'll stand on it. You know, and I couldn't wait to fit in her shoes. So when I could finally fit in her shoes, I wore them. And her clothes and all of that. So yeah, and so back to my auntie, that's, I got attached to her.
Yes.
And so when she, bless her soul, she died. And so I nursed her till her death. And when she passed, nobody wanted to sleep in her room. I slept, so I had a room to myself. So when they said to do nursing, she just came to mind. She was my auntie. She was sweet. She was nice. And so I was like, you know what? Anything, Ma Elizabeth, I'm good.
You're good. So you trained in Kumasi?
I trained in Kumasi, Confanoche, yeah.
What was nursing training like?
Oh, nice.
Highlights. Give me highlights first and then lowlights. Or no, lowlights first. The worst day in your education as a nurse, when everything just went wrong.
It didn't.
Did it?
I had a breeze. I had a breeze in Confanoche, and I'll tell you why. Okay, when I first went to Confanoche, my father, I chose Kumasi to do Confanoche, and one way or the other, my father was transferred to Accra or something, and then I wanted to go back to come to Korle Bu. And they worked it all out for me to go to Korle Bu because I thought I wanted to be close to my father in Accra and all of that. Then in the end, one of the teachers said, don't do it. You're already here, stay here. And that's when I fell in love with Kumasi, and I decided to, actually, I think when I came to Accra, I can't remember what it was, but then I stayed in Accra, in Kumasi, and I loved it. I loved it because it was in Kumasi I became the music director for the choir in the nursing school.
The music was still there.
Oh, yes. It was actually in Kumasi, Confanoche, that my confidence grew solo-wise.
Okay.
Because Ghana National College, I was singing solo. I was back in Francis J. in the once in a while. They let me sing solo at church. I mean, at Congree.
And is that when you started going to the studio also, when you were in Ghana National?
Yes.
Okay. Working in Zap.
Actually, before Ghana National, I had gone to studio with Francis J. to Zap Mallet.
Okay.
It was actually in Morning Star
that
I went to Zap Mallet.
In primary school?
In primary school. In
secondary
JSS.
School? JSS.
Yes. So right after...
Well, you've been a studio rat since that time?
Yeah, because it was around that time that I went to Macedonia Prayer Camp and met Francis J, who then went to the studio to do Zap Mallet. So between Morning Star and Ghana National, you have a bit of a breeze.
Yes,
you're waiting to go to secondary school.
Exactly.
Blah, 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 blah. So then I was with Francis J. Went to Zap Mallet from Trouble Tembi.
You must have been the youngest person in that studio.
Oh,
man.
yeah. I was.
Could you reach the microphone?
I think they either brought it down or they put me on something. I was, and I was just happy to be amongst the adults.
Didn't your parents have any concerns for your safety? Who was your chaperone to studio those days?
So when I was with Francis J, my parents weren't here. They were still in Sierra Leone. And then I went to Ghana National College. That's when they came back. So I was with Francis. We went to the same church, like a prayer meeting. My auntie was there.
Okay.
My cousins would come. Francis would come home to come pick us up, pick me up to go to the studio, or our board. Actually, I used to walk to his house. He lived in Official Town, and then we'd go to Zap in Dansuman, I think. I think his studio was in Dansuman. So yeah.
Also, from that time, so when you went to nursing school,
I went to nursing school.
Music director.
I was singing at PIWC. They would let me lead worship. They would let me do solo. And nursing school is when I met my husband. Nursing school is when I met King David. Nursing school was good. Nursing school was like the shifting, the paradigm shift for me.
Can you remember graduation day?
Did I go? I didn't.
Why not?
I don't think I went to graduate. I was on holiday. I remember my pinning day.
Okay.
I've got pictures of it. Okay. But no, I don't.
That's when they put the.
They put a pin on you. Was it? What pin is that? Is it the watch they put on?
To show that.
They call it pinning. You
to
are
show that
training.
you're done with training.
I was starting.
Oh, you're starting training.
I was starting training.
Oh, okay. What was nursing like in Ghana? First posting. Where did you go?
Hollywood.
Okay. The one that you wanted to go and do your training.
The one that I wanted to go do my training. The one I wanted to go do my training. That's where I went. But the first ward was Confanoche. And I remember I almost fainted.
Why?
It's when you were thrown, I was put on the ward and I saw really sick people. I saw things that were not, for a young girl, you know, something you hadn't seen. And I started having woozy feelings. So I just left the ward, came out a bit, stood out, got a bit of fresh air.
It was overpowering, right?
Yeah, and I almost fainted. So when I came back to the hostel, I realized I wasn't the only one. People had received drips.
First day.
People had fainted and drips had been put on them. So I was like, oh, I was made for this. At least I didn't faint.
Temperature, hot?
No.
Or people?
No.
Or just the sadness? Or pain?
Some people haven't seen blood before. You know, you've not seen blood. You've not seen somebody so unwell. You've not seen... You don't want to... These are things, private things you don't want to talk about. But yeah, it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. Every profession has its difficult part. But if you're new at... And I'm pretty sure doctors will get the same.
Oh, yes.
When they get thrown into cutting bodies and... You know, they do that.
Yeah.
They do, and so I'm pretty sure they have the same. Yeah, I felt very woozy.
But you didn't regret the choice you had made?
Oh, no, I didn't. But, like, you don't know what's meeting you at the door.
Yes.
I remember one time I was leaving my hostel to go to the, because our hostel was literally next door to the Confanoche wards.
Mm-hmm.
And when our hostel was between the A&E,
Accident and
emergency, and the wards. So when I came out of my ward, I saw somebody be pushed on the trolley. Madam, D5, and they were here. And I was going to D5. And my friends were like, until we connect that whole chair. You know your students. So I was like, hey, that whole chair is saying,
This is the real deal.
This is a real deal. And when I went, unfortunately, we had lost him. We had lost this person.
Yeah. Was that the first person you had lost at work?
And I was made to do the last offices.
What are the last offices?
What you do for a person who's passed before he's taken to the morgue.
Okay. What, you pray or you do?
Oh,
what do you
no.
do?
Whatever you're taught to do at that time.
Mm-hmm.
You wash them,
Okay.
you label them, I don't want to remind people. Somebody might be grieving now, so it's not feel that I want to go yet. But yeah.
But you did. That was the first one you had done.
That was the first last office I did.
Yeah.
And that was quite.
For a young person, you early 20s.
I was young.
Yeah.
I was 19. I went into nursing school in February, and I had just turned 19.
Yeah, pretty precocious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seeing stuff that most 19-year-olds will not see.
Exactly. Exactly. And I look back, and I don't know if the nurse in charge there was fair, but I felt she should have helped just to, things like
Maybe
that.
baptisms of fire. I want to put
sure.
you in
I'm
and
sure.
learn,
sure.
on the job.
I'm sure.
How long did you practice nursing in Ghana before?
2 years.
Okay, 2 years.
After school.
So
2 years.
Kafanoche, Kolebu.
Yes, that's it.
And then you took off.
And then I took off.
Can you remember the circumstances leading to
my leaving?
Your leaving, yes.
No, well, yes. There was nothing dramatic that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Whilst I was in school, I'm a Church of Pentecost girl.
Mm-hmm.
I was being invited to the UK to sing.
Okay.
They'll have an event in the UK, and I'll go and I'll sing, and I'll use that time to spend a holiday there. And then I'll come back. So I was doing it, and I was in and out. And within that 2 years, I went like twice. So then I knew at that time I could, singing was taking off there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only reason why I left.
Okay.
There was nothing negative happening here in it, but I just realized singing was taking off there, and I could do both there. I could practice and still sing. So.
Okay. So what kind of nurse were you here?
I was on a medical ward.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then when you went to the UK?
I did medical first, but the medical was, it wasn't palliative. It was geriatric.
It's old people.
Old people.
Okay.
It was old people, very old people in there. And it was the intermediary between, if an old person had been taken to the acute ward and they're supposed to go home, but they are not ready for home.
Okay, it's like a halfway house.
Yes.
Between the acute ward and home.
Yes.
Okay.
And they could, maybe we need their bed in the acute ward because all they need is a little wound dressing, or they need help to settle at home. When I say need help, maybe prior to going to hospital, they could climb up the stairs to go to their room, but now they can't climb up the stairs. So we need to give them a stair lift. We need occupational therapy to come and assess. We need a physiotherapy to exercise them a bit before they could go home, things like that. So we kept them there until we had someone, or we had put what they call a care plan in place for them at home. Or we can say, this one cannot go home, let's take him to a nursing home. So that's where I was for about a year. And then I went into palliative for another year.
Is that trying to ease the pain of people who are really
about to die?
About to die.
Yeah.
What did you learn from that shift? How did it mark your life?
Value life. Be grateful for life. Be grateful for family. Enjoy and value every moment you have.
Did you have some people who never had anybody come to visit them?
Yeah.
That must have been tough.
Yeah. Yeah.
And do they they feel sad?
I think what we have here in Ghana, I don't think we know how much we have in Ghana or even in Africa. A sense of family, friends. You could in my line of work, you'd meet an 80-year-old, and that person says, I don't have family.
That would be odd to any Ghanaian or African.
Exactly. And they truly
do
not
anybody.
have family, and I'll tell you why. She's 80. She never married. She was born alone. She never married, never had kids. All her friends have either passed or they are all bedbound at home. So no, think about it. At that age, you don't have anybody. By that time, your mother's gone, your father's gone. You don't have a sibling. You're alone.
So cherish family.
Cherish family. Cherish family. Appreciate every moment. Celebrate them whilst they're alive. Yeah.
Were you writing your music while you were nursing in the UK? I mean, what was happening to your music career?
Oh, I was singing.
Had anything come out, like a recording?
Yes.
By the time you got to London?
Oh yeah, by the time I got to London, after I got married.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be during palliative time.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe palliative time.
Mm-hmm.
Then St. George's. I think Ostrobekasa might have come around Pembridge. And then in Siwiye, it became a St. George's.
These are the hospitals that you've worked at?
I worked at.
Okay.
Yeah. And then by Ayawa, I was leaving the acute ward and going into general practice, GP.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in total, how many years did you spend?
I'm
as a
still
nurse?
working.
You're still a nurse. Nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
I do like it too.
I like the fact that you are like an internationally acclaimed gospel musician, which is almost like your side job, which is becoming like your main job now. And then you can go and take care of some.
I can still go do a few things. Yeah. Yeah.
What happens when your patients realize who you are? I want some of the stories, man. Some of the stories that have just freaked you out.
Now I wonder what would have happened if I was on the acute ward. That would have been, now.
Who goes to the acute ward?
Everybody. The acute ward is your Kolebu, your 37,
okay,
where A&E is there. You can't just walk in, it's referral, or you go to A&E and you're brought in and you're unwell.
Okay.
That's when families come in. Now that I'm in a general practice, most people walking in don't visibly look unwell.
Okay.
Do you see what I mean? They don't, yeah. So they're one, they're with it. It's not cute that somebody's in coma or they are acutely unwell. But if I was to be on the ward, it would have been serious, because then families would come in and they go bring their friends, and then it would have been.
It's happened before, right?
When I was on the ward,
yes.
I haven't used the word. I don't think I was that much known in the UK, yes, because that's when I done Ostrobekasa.
Yes.
And in Siwiye. But now that I'm in the GP surgery, they would come in alone. So let's say Kafui walks in for travel vaccinations.
I'm traveling.
And he opens the door. And you like, take a seat. Hi, Mr. Day.
Yes.
Hi, nurse, you're doing well. So I hear you're going to Ghana.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. All right. When did you have you're going to need malaria? Have you had your yellow fever vaccinations? Have you done yet? So at this point, you answer me, you look at me.
Freeze.
Then you're answering, but you don't say anything. They look at you, and then you're talking, they respond, then they'll go, but they won't say anything. After the whole thing, you get up, you get to the door, you open the door, and then you turn back. Excuse me, ma'am, do you sing?
That's a setup question.
I'm like, well, I do a bit of singing.
Yes, a bit.
And you go, are you the singer? I'll say to them,
which one?
I don't know if I am the singer. Like, you did ask if I sing, and I said I do a bit of singing. Are you Diana Hamilton? Oh, my name is Diana Hamilton. Oh my God! Oh my God!
And these are what? Ghanaians, British
these are
people?
Ghanaians, Nigerians. Yeah,
Any?
Ghanaians, Nigerians, West Indians.
Okay.
You get that a lot.
How about any of the Caucasians, the white people? You've had some people recognize you?
Not. Okay, I'll tell you one Caucasian one, not me. But one of my singers was delivering. She's a midwife, and she was delivering a Caucasian.
What, are all your team nurses?
Not really,
one of your singers is a nurse.
Is a midwife.
How about
actually.
the bassist? The bassist is also a nurse?
No. of my singers in the UK is
Okay.
actually a midwife.
All
And
right.
one time she sent me, she was like, DH, this is the day that I forgot my phone at home, that it kills me that I forgot my phone. I said, what happened? And she said to me, she got into work and she was given a case to deliver this person. And the labor wasn't progressing.
Baby wasn't coming out.
So she wasn't dilating enough.
Okay.
And you have a certain time, they have a goal. At this time, you should have dilated 6 centimeters, blah, blah, blah.
To allow for the baby to come
allow
out.
for baby to come out.
Okay.
And she wasn't progressing well. And she has sat there for hours. And then the doctors came in and said to the woman, you're not progressing. We're giving you 2 hours. If we come back and you haven't progressed, we'd have to take you to the labor ward for a cesarean.
Section.
So Brago says she was there. And when the doctors turned and left, the next thing Brago heard was, Intiradima Centrani ni Sampaya playing on her phone. And she says, what song are you playing? She said, I'm playing Diana Hamilton's song. I said, do you even understand? I said, I listened to all her songs. I understand it because she gives subtitles.
Yeah.
And she said, Diana Hamilton is my sister. That's Brago saying.
Of course, midwife.
I get that from all you Ghanaians all the time. You're Ghanaian, right? I get that from all you Ghanaians all the time. Everyone, no, Diana Hamilton is my sister. And she goes, I said, I hear that from all. When I tell them I like Diana Hamilton, they say she's their sister.
How many sisters she got?
And so Brago's looking for her phone to get pictures, and she hasn't got her phone.
Left it at home.
And Brago said, you know what? Open the song. Go to Ostrobekas. This is me in the video. And that's when she knew that truly she sings with me. And she said, DH, I delivered that girl. That 2 hours didn't hit, and her baby came.
One time. With the music.
With the music.
White lady.
White lady.
Enjoying your music.
Enjoying my music. Yeah.
What has surprised you most about the people who listen to your music? I mean, a fan from a place that is totally unexpected for you.
I know, right? I know. I had somebody from Germany who would buy my CDs, buy my things, buy my songs, knew about me, would write to me for years. Ostrobekas at time. She was in Europe, and I had never met her. And then just recently, I went to Italy. I was in Modena. When I say Modena, they say Modena. When I say Modena, because I think it's 2 cities with such similar names.
All right.
And when I was on stage, she was up on her feet, singing. So I thought she was Ghanaian. And then when we finished, she didn't buy a premium ticket, so she wasn't allowed to come to the lounge.
Sure.
But she went and cried to the host that she's traveled far to come. So when she came, I started talking, I realized, oh, she's not Ghanaian.
No.
She wasn't even French. I've forgotten where she was.
But from Europe.
She lives in Europe.
Yes.
But she's from another country with a different language, not English.
Came to look for you.
She came and every song I sang, I could see her in the crowd singing.
it.
So I thought she was Ghanaian.
Yeah, she wasn't.
She wasn't.
Yeah.
And she knew and in Italy, I did from Ostrobekas to Ahaye. Like I sang my songs back to back to
and
back.
They were singing.
Yeah.
It's great that you put the subtitles
Yes.
on your videos.
Yes.
So they understand what they are
understand
singing,
what
and then
they're
they can
singing.
sing and they know, oh, this is what I'm
Yes.
saying. It's
Yes.
great.
Yes.
It's good.
Yes.
It's good.
And I think now the Adams, the doing of the Lords, even the work in progresses and the Monios just opened us up more because there was that good blend of English and
Yes, and tree. Which song unlocked the superstar that we know?
I don't know.
Which one? Which
superstar?
I'm sure you will know at some point that
Which
everything has
superstar?
changed. You know, all of a sudden, it's like, it feels like all of a sudden, but it's been a build up all the way
build-up.
to that.
Yeah.
Which was that song that kind of unlocked doors for you?
I think it's been very gradual.
It's like a slow burn.
It's a slow burn, but work in progress. Work in progress took us off. Then the life of work in progress shifted things. Kind of just added things on. Then
More
from there,
spices.
yeah, from there we went to the Monios, AOM, Wasems.
That's the one with the bell at the end.
Yeah.
I love that one. That's the Pentecost bell, man. Or is it Presby bell? I love that song.
Yeah,
Cling.
yeah, the cling.
Yes,
That's
yes.
true.
Kaya told me the
That's
story
true.
about that.
That's true.
Those are you've worked with some
Yes.
really great musicians.
I have.
And great producers.
Yes, yes, yes.
Is there a country that you would like to go and perform in that you haven't yet performed?
I want to go everywhere. So ask me where I haven't been.
Yes, where haven't you been?
Funny enough, I haven't been to France.
No, it's just next door to UK now.
Literally, not saying it's next door to Kent where I live. I could do it in 45 minutes and I
Yeah.
haven't done it.
So France is on the bucket list.
Bucket list. And where else haven't I
Have you done Asia?
I haven't done Asia. Have I done Asia? No, I haven't done Asia.
We need to go to Asia.
I just done Australia.
You've done Australia.
Oh, I was in Australia this year. I did Sydney, I did Melbourne, 2 packed events.
What was that like?
Oh, I loved it. I loved it in Australia. Melbourne, Sydney. I did not like the journey.
How long is that journey?
I think I did it 24 hours.
In the air.
I'm telling you.
Two planes.
We transited a bit,
Yeah.
yeah.
So how do you pass your time when you're up in the skies for 24 hours? Movie after movie after movie or what?
I don't, these days, I do not watch movies.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pray,
Mm-hmm.
I'll write, and I'll sleep.
That's all.
Yeah.
And eat small.
And eat, not small.
Eat where?
Oh, eat. I love food in the flights. I think everybody in Ghana knows this by now.
What's your go-to meal on the plane?
The dessert.
Not even the main thing.
Oh, I like the bread they bring with it. I like the main thing. Okay, so the reason why I like the food in the flights is I think it's my way of trying something new.
Yes.
That, I would not on a normal day order in a restaurant. I will not order something that I don't know. So I'll do something new on the thing.
Yeah.
But I'm a meat eater, so I don't do vegetarian.
You like your meat?
Oh, thank you
Nam
very
papa.
much. Thank you very much. So yeah, I'll do the main meal, but I look forward to the warm dessert on the flights. Like one of them that I would love to have again. When I get it, I ask for seconds. Pistachio cake and chocolate sauce. Warm pistachio cake and chocolate sauce.
Which airline is giving you this stuff,
British
man?
Airways gave me that.
Shout outs to them.
Oh, sure. And they don't give it often.
When they see you, they should remember that, Charlie. Drop it
I
on her.
had one on an Accra London flight.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first time. Then I had one on one of the US London flights.
Mm-hmm.
For the US London, I went for seconds.
Straight up.
I said to them, can I have another one, please?
Please.
And they brought.
Nice people.
Yeah. And then when I was doing Australia, I had some breakfast. Some waffles with some neck sweet fruit.
You're making me hungry now. I don't know whether you've done this, but I do it quite often. When you're up there and you look outside and you realize that there's clouds above, clouds below, and then you start praising God, man.
I do that, yeah.
Is it out of fear?
Oh no, I love to fly.
Okay.
I love to fly. I don't like the turbulence.
We don't like those potholes.
Turbulence, I don't like it.
Do they warn you sometimes that we're about to hit a patch? All of a sudden we are
don't.
inside.
They just say put on your seatbelts and
And then you're inside.
The last one I came from London, yeah, it was quite.
Yeah.
I actually put a video on my Instagram. My glass was literally shaking. Yeah, that was scary.
And then you're out, and then
Yeah.
it's all good. Please tell me that when you went to Australia, you saw a kangaroo with your naked eyes.
I did.
You saw a koala too.
I did. I
Good.
was actually taken to a zoo.
Thank you.
So I saw them.
What are they like?
And I saw snakes,
Okay.
all kinds.
Mm.
Oh, they took me to the zoo. I saw it, yeah.
Was this your first Australia trip?
Yes.
Nice.
And shout out to the team that took me. They made me comfortable.
How about South America?
Haven't been.
So maybe Brazil, one day.
You know what? South America, ain't been in South America. No.
Argentina, Brazil,
No, I haven't
Colombia.
been to it. No, I haven't been to any. Is Mexico one of those?
Yes, Middle, Central America. Yeah, Mexico.
Okay.
You want to go?
my sisters were wanting us to go there, but I think some of them are shifting them to come to London, so I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's this year is the World Cup, so who knows?
Yeah.
Mexico, Canada, USA.
We'll see.
Yeah. Africa, where haven't you been?
No, I think I've only been to Nigeria.
Okay.
And here.
Africa needs you.
I know. I might do Sierra Leone this year.
Where your parents were missionaries.
Yeah.
Okay.
I might do Sierra Leone this year.
You're looking great.
Thank you.
I love the green because it kind of harkens back to the nursing days.
Okay.
Do they wear green in the UK, nurses?
No.
They don't?
They don't. They wear like a sky blue with a bit of a deeper blue stripes.
Okay.
For the first level. Up to band 6, I think. Band 5, band 6 will do that. Then from band 7, they have a dark blue.
Oh, okay. They don't do the green and the white.
No.
And the belts. We have all these belts in Ghana.
That's in Ghana.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's in Ghana. Yeah.
I'm asking about clothing and things because I know you have a keen sense of fashion. I mean, you hinted about your grandma and your auntie who kind of put you into that fashion sense.
Right.
We enjoy your fashion sense.
Thank you.
Do some of the old-time Christians think, Charlie, it's too much? Do they try to cramp your style?
Oh, really? I think that I say this, that the mirror and God, the mirror being your eye on that mirror, so your mind and God should be your judge. And so ask yourself, Anka ese mi bisa se ebe ye Yesu fe.
That's it. What does style mean to you, Diana Hamilton?
So, one pastor said, when somebody meets you, we are very quick to say, don't judge a book by the cover. But I'll see the cover.
But people will judge the cover first. Yeah.
So and people would say, dress as you would want to be addressed. And so I feel that it's very important that you take care of what you wear, how you want to be addressed, how you want to be seen. Human beings are not God. And so it's what they see and what they assume and judge. So yeah.
Favorite color?
Anything bold.
Okay.
So if I'm doing green, it's emerald. If I'm doing red, it's ruby. If I'm doing blue, it's royal. If I'm doing yellow, it's mustard. Like
sanguine. Perfance.
Thank you. Yeah.
Favorite item of clothing?
At this stage.
Are you like a jeans person or a dress person?
I'm a dress person. And comfort is very important to me.
Yep.
So I've gone past the stage where if it's not going to be comfortable, massa. Yeah.
Did a little bird tell me that you have like a clothing line?
I do, DH by DH.
How is that going?
Amazing. The fact that you know about it it's been amazing.
And the focus is women?
For now.
Yeah. Okay.
For now.
All right. So
doing women, beautiful outfits for the occasion, special occasion outfits and all of that. So, yeah.
Is maybe some of the architects' technical drawing stuff has transmuted into fashion. So do you draw the stuff yourself?
I don't.
You don't?
My daughter draws though. My daughter draws strangely.
Okay.
And these days my sister does a lot of the creative director aspect of things, but she will okay it with me. So I'm in it with her, my sister Adelaide.
DH by DH.
Yes.
DH is Diana Hamilton.
Yes.
By Diana Hamilton.
Yes, sir.
What's the inspiration for this?
It's a DH dress.
Okay.
And yeah.
DH by DH. Okay. Well, if we have Kamana, why can't we have DH by DH? So.
Yeah. So.
Let's talk about marriage. You hinted about it earlier on. You married quite early.
Yes. Oh, did I marry early? I was 26.
Okay.
Almost 27.
How has it changed you?
How has it changed me? I know I'm not alone by the grace of God. I know I'm in a team. How do I put it? I have a cheerleader. I have a backbone. I have a place I call home. I have a man who has my back, who is with me. I don't need to bat an eyelid to say he's my guy. And that confidence is good for me.
Nice. What shifted when your twins landed on this earth?
It's the most beautiful thing. And I have that moment when they both laid in my arms. Beautiful. Beautiful thing. And life hasn't been the same after that.
Did your thoughts go back to your mom? You remember you said what you said earlier?
I think I just that from that time I knew that it was only a matter of time. Yeah. I was truly happy. I was truly happy.
Double fun, double pleasure.
Yeah.
Double trouble too sometimes.
Double trouble. But I say this that I do not know how it feels to have one.
Yeah, because you've had two.
Yeah, and my husband and I devised ways to make it work for us.
Give us one twin tip that somebody can take.
Make sure they eat at the same time. They sleep at the same time. Because if you're not careful, you'll be feeding them all day. Because after you fed this one, you put him down or put her down. You pick this one, you feed. Because my son took forever to eat. My daughter would just munch it. But we made sure we fed them at the same time. We made sure we gave them, you know when they're growing, there's first a 2-hourly interval, then We made sure that we fed them at the same time, put them to bed at the same time. We made sure that we had a high chair and they sat in them.
That's it.
They sat in the high chair.
Discipline.
So that I could have time. I think we agreed that we needed me times.
Yeah, true.
And so you know how you go to certain homes and children have written on the walls,
Sit in your high chair.
Sit in your high chair. When you want to write, I'll bring you down. I'll give you a pen and a paper. Yeah.
African mother there. Laying down the rules.
Yeah. I think those were some of the things we did. What else? We had a lot of one friend said to me, when they're young, put them by the TV and or the music and let them sleep with the noise. So you don't tiptoe around the kids. So that it's not one of those that you have to carry them, put them in the bed and tiptoe out of the room because a little noise.
Then they're up again.
So if you are sleepy, my mother would say, when you come out, so baby now. When you come out, and you
sleep if you
exactly.
want, no matter what's happening.
So yeah, that tip was from a friend of mine and it worked. I put their little cots by the TV.
The noise is happening.
The noise
if
is
you
happening.
Want to sleep, you sleep.
Sleep if you want to sleep. And we also made sure they slept in their rooms.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love the tips. I'm sure they'll work for whoever's watching.
I know.
Yes, indeed.
I know.
Let's talk a little bit about your charity, Diana Hamilton Foundation.
Yes.
What moved you to? Because I've seen a lot of great stuff that you're doing, and congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
What was the motivating
I
fire?
I very early on, I knew God didn't bless me for me. He blessed me for the nations. And so any chance I got and any opportunity I got, we just went out to do what Christ will do. And we took it one charitable work after another, as much as our strength could take us. And after maybe 10 years now, we're here. We're here, still taking people through universities and tertiary institutions, still furnishing hospitals, just finished building that school, still giving books, still going about doing poverty alleviation by the grace of God.
Tell me a story that has really moved you deeply.
I think the school. I think when I saw the kids lying on the floor and writing on the floor, not in a classroom. Those that were in the classroom were writing on the floor. The building, the structure they had wasn't roofed. That moved me, and I knew I had to do something. And so I was very fulfilled when we finally finished the school, classroom blocks. Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, that was. And then we went to Konfanoche to settle bills. Just these things.
Your old workplace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was nice. Just recently we were at La Polyclinic, now La General Hospital. No, not La. Kotobabi, not La. And we went to settle some bills. That was fulfilling too.
It's like those who are detained because they can't pay their bills.
They can't pay their
and so
bills, yes.
They keep them in there.
And then also, one of them was a set of twins, a boy and a girl. And I actually did it on my twins' birthday. When I held them.
It's a good flashback.
That was a good flashback. That was a good flashback, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, some rapid fire questions before we wrap up. What still scares you, Diana?
Fear of complacency.
Okay.
That scares me.
Like resting on your oars, thinking you've done everything.
Yeah, thinking I've arrived. That's scary. Yeah.
So always progress.
Yeah, always working, knowing that you've not arrived. Yeah.
So the journey never ends.
No. No.
What excites you deeply?
When I am done ministering and I'm getting off the stage, I'm at my happiest. When the event, as I'm talking to you now, I cannot wait for around 10 o'clock in the evening on the 22nd of February.
On time.
When I'm done with Kumasi experience.
You can always project and see that it's done, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
By 10 o'clock I'll be home.
Straight up.
Yeah. And I'll be happy. Yeah.
Let's talk about seasons. Which season nearly broke you?
I can't think of one. Nearly broke me. I need to remember it. Let's carry on. If I remember one.
You kind of forget negative stuff. Is that how you program yourself?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Probably it's good.
I think it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't think of. I think it's one of those things I need to remember and say for a time like this.
Yeah.
Because somebody might need it.
Yes.
Yeah.
What season gave you most joy? Apart from the children.
That's a good one. Because I was going to go there.
Apart from the children. Children's number one, yes, fine. But yeah.
What season gave me most joy? Every year. You know, Kafui, I'm always...
You're like in a grateful loop.
Yeah. What a good place.
Ahaya.
Ahaya.
Let's look to the future now. What sense do you have of...
I think what broke me was my dad's passing. That hit me.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Where were you in at that time of life?
I was... He was on his way to America for checkup. And then when he got there, they said it wasn't good. And my sister called and said, if you want to see your father as you know him, you need to come now. He hadn't even passed. But that was a difficult season for me. I remember I had to quickly get up, go to town, get a few things I needed, and fly to the United States.
From UK?
And yes, and how I knew I was at a difficult point was I got out of my car. I parked the car in a car park that I needed to buy a ticket. I did not buy a ticket. I got up, I left, went to buy whatever I needed. When I came back, I had been given a parking ticket. And I sat on the floor in the car park and I wept. And people came asking, why? I said, they gave me a parking ticket and my father is not well. That's not me.
Yeah, that was a tough time.
That was a tough time. Then I went and I sat with him in America. I was there for about a week.
Was he talking?
Oh, he was talking. Okay. That's where Yehovah Beshe came. The time I spent with him. Yes. So we spoke, we prayed, we sang, we worshipped, and I left. And I came back to London. And a few days later, my sister said, I think this is it. I think he's going. And we called him. On myself, my husband, we sat on FaceTime those times. It was either FaceTime or the other one. Skype. And we watched him go.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What was that like?
We cried, but it was difficult, but we were grateful to God to have had him. And we look back and it was a beautiful time. That's a way a man of God leaves, surrounded by your children in a time of worship where you could open your eyes, see everyone. We were able to say our goodbyes. And then like that, he closed his eyes, and that was it. So it wasn't like we woke up and he said he was gone.
You saw him go.
Did you see what
I mean? You saw him off.
I saw him off. I saw him go.
It's a sad moment, but a privilege.
It was a privilege to have seen that. It was a privilege to have seen that.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for having me.
What do you think God is preparing for you next?
He's not done with me. So I just sit and wait. And whatever he gives me now, I work with it as though it's my last. And if he adds on, I take it. Until then, I do what he says I should do.
Is there a dream that is yet to be fulfilled? A dream that you have not spoken out aloud yet?
If I haven't said it, I'm waiting for it to happen. And I'll say it.
It'll happen.
Yeah.
I like the theme of the Awake experience this year, Dwell. What does that mean in your personal life?
Be with God. At a place where I am staying with my Maker, my Father, my friend, my lover, my God, and just getting nourished, getting blessed, getting empowered, and just loving on him as well.
Finally, if you can take it back to the young Diana in her teens, what would you want to tell young Diana and all the young Dianas who are watching grown-up Diana now? What would you tell them by way of advice?
I would say, live your moment. Enjoy every stage as long as there's God in it. It's very important that you live in that moment, enjoy that moment, trust the God of that moment, and know that if you depend on him, he'll move you on, move you on, move you on. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. I'll add another one. The internet does not forget. So be careful what you put there.
You're in a good place.
I am.
Hi.
By the grace of God.
Hi. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I wish you the best for the experience.
Thank you so much.
Awake Experience 2026.
Thank you.
Happening in February.
Yes.
Promote it for your people.
The 15th of February, we go to ICGC Christ Temple East in Accra, 5 p.m. for the Awake Experience of Diana Hamilton. And this year we have Elder Dr. Kwasim Reku, Dr. Zombambo, myself, Diana Hamilton, the Tego Sisters, Nana Yauforiata, Sisi Bedu, that's in Accra. And in Kumasi, the 22nd of February, the time is 5 p.m. We're Church of Pentecost Bantama, myself, Elder Kwasim Reku, Dr. Zombambo, Tego Sisters, and Jojo Ahin. Make a date. Get your ticket, *725 *8080#, or go to dianahamilton.com and get yourself a ticket. If you want a premium ticket to support the Diana Hamilton Foundation, and you get the chance to meet me, you get a chance to get your own parking, seating waiting for you, please dial 054 690 7473, 054 690 7473, and that is for the premium tickets. God bless you. Thank you.
You should have been on TV.
I should have?
Yeah, you sound like a great TV presenter.
I hear that all the time.
Yeah, or radio even. Great voice.
Oh, wow. Thank you. That coming from you.
Thank you so much.
Nice. Thank you.
I've really enjoyed this conversation.
So did I.
Hanging with the Jesus girl.
That's it.
Gospel music superstar, Diana Hamilton. Let's meet in the comments and let's have a conversation about everything that you've heard and more. My name is Kafui Dey. God bless.